Hello, and good morning again. Alright, so thanks to Mr. Rakes again, we have some corrected stats. Last time, apparently I'd punched a number in wrong somewhere, but there were some corrections made to stats, and the new spreadsheet that he sent over allowed for deciding who should do what, more or less. Basically, the way that he made the mod, there's a bunch of different templates that it goes by, so normal is basically just, I think he said plus minus 3 to 5 to random stats. By his one, there's also 3 other templates, which are a warrior, rogue, and mage, which are essentially, well, if you've seen the other parts here, but like this is a good example of, I believe this one would be the rogue one. So you got dex, agility, and avoidance going up. You can see they're significantly higher than the others. I got Luca over here with the warrior set, so we got strength, dex, and agility, I believe is this one. The avoidance is just higher by default because of the class, if I recall correctly. This one just seems like a good all-rounder. Let me see if I can find one of the wizardly ones. Actually, I think that would be this one right here. So int, mind, and resistance are higher. But yeah, it's a good way of doing it. Hopefully they're gonna be better at what they do now. I wasn't 100% on what they do, but yeah, they should be filling their respective roles pretty well here. Vin got the rogue set, so did Tia. April here is going to be a caster, so they got their set. Rapari is essentially going to be kind of a hybrid kind of thing, but they got the rogue set. Luca got the warrior set. Crossback, who cares? He's going to be a caster pretty much, so he got that. Also, I don't think he was a gremlin last time, so he's a gremlin last time. Or this time. Toots turned into a gremlin from just being all crazy evil last time. Also appears like she got a really good roll on the whole rogue set thing, so she's going to be a punchy type. But yeah, so she turned into a gremlin because she was all super evil. After she turned traitor last time. I think she actually killed somebody. Could be wrong on that. But I vaguely recall that she got somebody killed. Anyway, yeah, and then Mosquito here is also on the rogue set. They're here with a dagger. I'm probably going to switch a lot of them to just bows. Also, I took off the cheats for slots 2 and 3 here. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is with these two now, the 2 clones. So hopefully once they get removed, these will get removed too. In his words, you know, it's not something you want to come back and bite you. I don't know what to do with those. Whatever. It's fine. We'll see if it glitches out or whatnot. Let's probably throw in Crossback. He should have his shooting abilities now. Yeah, Toots and Mosquito won't be terribly useful for a little while here. This will be fine. Nice thing is, because there's only 2 classes, there's plenty of freedom with who to put everywhere. We're pretty much going to wind up being over-leveled just like the other run. But, you know, that's all well and good. Once again, that does not matter nearly as much in this one. So, it should be kept pretty well tethered to the ground as it goes. Alright, so Crossback can only cast. April, I believe, is the bow user, right? No, she's the caster sidearm user. It's gonna take a while for me to get used to that. Okay, you're the fighter. It's weird because I had them in those same exact roles in the last run, which wasn't too terribly long ago, but still. So it's just hard to follow sometimes. I'll get used to it at some point, dang it. Now this time, unfortunately, neither Donalto nor Felicia will be joining us. Such is life. Also, gonna have him doing the whole punchy thing. Figure, you know, he doesn't have his Snapdragon. He kind of lost it in whatever health vortex that he got sucked into. So he lost his Snapdragon, he lost all his cool equipment, lost his Fire Crest. which I think is going to work out pretty well, because it's going to turn out that what's-his-face stole it. What's-his-face? Blackmore? Like, yeah, Blackmore took over Hell and stole it from him. He's got to go get it back. So, I don't know how we're going to do the whole guaranteed drops thing, but I might end up turning on the guaranteed drops cheat just for the sake of doing the Blackmore fight. Because I don't terribly feel like going and doing the exact same thing over and over and over, praying that eventually one of them will drop the wind weapons. Or I might just forget the whole Blackmore thing. We'll see. We'll see. What do you mean no spells to cast? You know your lightning stuff, don't you? Did I seriously not? Really? Good to know. I taught lightning to the wrong person. Alright, so crossback is completely useless. Alright. There's not really much to be expected out of this initial fight here. Main plan is just to have them all kind of circle around this little huddled mass here and go punch the Necromancer in the face till they're not breathing anymore. So, we'll do that. And yeah, almost definitely switching everyone to bows. I'm actually not sure how else we'd handle, like, Palace of the Dead and stuff. Because there's no scrolls available. We'll see. We'll see. Might end up having to do a kind of domino thing. This is, of course, assuming we'll ever actually get there. Since, again, their bonuses don't matter nearly as much in this one. Like in KOL, they could just flat out become almost immune. And here, not even remotely as much. They don't have an ability to give each other infinite turns. They don't have, you know, the ability to equip whatever they want. I think the strongest thing I'll be able to get on anyone is that Phoenix Blowgun, I think it's called. That pretty good one you get in POTD. I think there is a guaranteed drops code already in there. Alright, you just slap, because what else are you going to do? About as effective as always. Why are you still a fairy again? I don't know. I think I broke crossback. Whoops. At the last minute, I noticed that I mixed up a few of the codes. But I think it's only visual, so hopefully it's fine. But yeah, so he gave me this this thingy that apparently converts all the different slots into what they need to be, in case there's other members and stuff like that end up joining. So we'll probably need those down the line. Just kind of keep it a full party of 12 at all times. Alright, we're gonna have some just kind of hovering over the side here. Now, why don't you go over here, finish this thing? Maybe Dinalto will actually exercise it. Gotta love these 40%s. To their guaranteed hits and 4 times as much damage. Alright, Dinalto, get to exercising. Work those glutes. Or, I don't know, holy calves? Is that a thing? I'll go with holy calves. I think we'll just assume both Crossback and Toots just got completely messed up in the Hell Vortex. We'll just look at writing the bizarre story that follows this in the same way that the people look to writing The Flash. How about that? Nab. Not really sure what he's doing with a meteorite. But whatever. Kind of expecting a stun proc there, too. Just tickled her nose a little bit. There we are. I just need to get the archers on them, and problem should be solved. Please poison. No poison. Poison ought to be useful. Alright. You still have your casting ability. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with his short bows for the archers, and then staves for everyone except for Steve. Will be fist and shield. He's just gonna be Captain American. That's a tongue twister right there. Captain America-ing it. If you're wondering about the difference between gremlins and fairies, by the way, there isn't really too major one. Their main difference is just really fairies get holy, gremlins get dark. That's about it. Gremlins can't heal. So I guess that's a bigger one. But in general, it's not enough to really change that much. Actually, I think I'll keep blowguns too, yeah, so long-range bows, mid-range blowguns, maybe 2 blowguns, and then the rest with staves. And then if I have Steve out front just kind of as an evasion tank, his stats are a bit better. So maybe he can do some stuff. Maybe he can spread around some poison. Seems like a Steve thing to do. Come back from hell, poison populace, you know. As messed up as that is. Seems like his kind of thing. Expecting the full novelization of this nonsense when it's done, Vin. Alright, let's go over here. Nab. I think most of our money is going to be coming from just nabbing crap. As it should be. And we just won the fight. Fantastic. Alrighty. Have you finished this off? Good job. Now, if you're wondering why staves, by the way, basically, if they're going for the whole warrior template thing, it'll just result in them, you know, hitting a fair bit harder. But no, their kill moves are really good. So, since there really aren't that many, you know, armor breaking kind of abilities, that's pretty much the closest that we're gonna get. Yes, yes, yes. No, 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 no. Yeah, there's no secondary option. Get lost. We don't need you. No. Nope. Weren't fairy enough. Nope. I would turn them into a fairy and gremlin, but that's a little on the nose. Okay. First off, bows are going fantastic. Blowguns are sort of okay. Knives, not so much. I'm gonna leave Rapari with his knife, because that's kind of his shtick. But I wouldn't expect them to last long. First off, you... Where are you? Alright, first off, let's sell the stolen goods. Go ahead and buy this lightning ability, which I could have sworn I already had. I wonder if somebody else ended up learning it or something. Right. Rapari, we need to fix your issue. There we are. Fix Rapari. Just give you a stick, I guess. Actually, yeah, you know what? We're just gonna have you as a frontliner. Get you learning cudgels. Get the whole instruments thing. I was gonna have him doing, you know, going around hitting and doing the whole charm thing, but we're not gonna be doing that for a while. Well, they can learn sleep. Oh wait, no. They already still get the dark thing, so are they just flat out better in every way? Whatever. I don't know. There's 2 crimson necklaces now. This is confusing. Hang on, what happens if I think that's still locked to Cashua and there's nothing that can be done about it. Yeah, it just deletes it. There can only be one. Manual sort. How about you go away? 'Cause that's confusing. And this is going to be confusing enough as it is. Alright, Rapari, I think we can give you gloves now. That tiny bit of defense is not really going to make that big of a difference right now. Evasion might. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, Luca and Crossback doing their respective things. I needed to buy a ring. Yeah, you know what? I'll go figure all this stuff out and be back in a moment.